obviously an excellent football team, state championship caliber football team, and Coach Skanes has done a great job getting that program where it is, and they get to hold a gold trophy. So hats off to those guys. And I just thought, before we left the locker room, I went through 10 things that my experience in state championship games, kind of way the game will play out if you don't have these things go against you. And number 10 was turnovers. And the last thing I told them before we left the locker room was, if you win the turnover battle, you're going to win. If they win the turnover battle, they're going to win. I think we were two real evenly matched teams. I could see that on film. And we have a 3-point lead with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts. We're a first down away from being a state champion, and we fumble the ball. And then we come right back. They score, we get the ball. We drive down the field, and Jacob threw 2 great passes, and then they got some pressure, and we turn the ball over, and in a championship game you can't turn the ball over. You just can't do it. So. But I told our guys, we had a sign in our locker room, and it's in the hallway going into our locker room that we put up a year ago, and it says, "Give your all for Franklinton High." And those guys gave their all for Franklinton High. And I'm proud of the way they represented our school and the city of Franklinton and Washington Parish.
Question.
Coach, guys, first off, I want to say thank you from the Washington Parish community. I mean, what a great run it was. Coach, just talk about this team. You talked about looking at that state championship banner and just talking about the effort they put in this season, a season where they really weren't looked at as someone who may not be able to be here, but they came here, they played, and they were, you said it, the first down away from the state championship.
Yeah. Buddy, what people don't see, it's funny, we had social media. Coach Shane gets on me a little bit because I get mad at social media. So we were the number 1 seed. We picked to be blown out today. What people don't see when they cover prep football is what happens from January to August. And that's just the nature of the beast. They see what happens from August to December. I knew we were going to be this good. And the minute I saw him in the weight room in January, and the minute I saw him conditioned in blister and heat in the summer, I'm like, okay, this program's going to be back where Franklinton should be. Nobody else knew it at the time. But, at halftime of our jamboree against Mandeville, a full Mandeville team, a Mandeville team that didn't lose their running back, Mandeville team, we were 14-13. And I told our guys at halftime, I said, I'm pulling you. You don't need to play the second half. I know it's in this locker room, and it played out for us. So we're a year ahead of schedule. This guy right here is a junior. The guy on the end is a junior. And we lose a great running back. We truly do. I know we got some college guys. How this kid, I would like to know another 2,000+ yard running back in the state of Louisiana that doesn't even have a single offer. So either I'm Vince Lombardi or somebody's missing the boat on Cy Austin.
Coach, just kind of personally for you, I want to know, after you were let go by Holy Cross, did you expect to be back here at all, or did you think you would be back here?
I always say this, Coach Shane Smith, he saved my career, and I am forever indebted to him. And, there's no sacrifice that I would have made for him and for Franklinton High School. And, I forget who said it, but there are 2 types of coaches in this profession, those that are hired and those that are fired. So I guess, I was one of the later and one of the former, and now I'm hired. And, if this is my final resting place as a coach, which it will be, as Coach Shane says, I'm an honorary old 65-year-old man. I'm in a great place, but I got 10 good years left in me, so I'm gonna give Franklinton that gold trophy before it's all over.
Question.
Coach, over here, I know we talked about the Ground Football Media Day as well at the beginning of the year about the turnaround and last year, just being on the short end of the stick in a lot of those close games last year and being able to turn around and have the year that y'all have. Just how proud you are of this group to have that type of turnaround, how hard it is to do, and then just find those ways. What made the difference to be on the top end of those 20 games this year?
I just think it's the development program, man. My first year in there, the weight program, it kind of slipped a little bit. our guys could recite this in their sleep. You know, my mantra is weight room, locker room, classroom. Not always in that order, but you know, you got to be great in all three of them, and they know that. If you're not great in the classroom, the other two, it won't matter. If you're not great in the locker room, the other two won't matter. If you're not great in the weight room, the other two won't matter. And these guys were great, and we knew it when we got there what we needed to do. You know, Franklinton High School football is never going to be short on talent. It was just a little short on stability, and stability's in our program now. I have great young coaches. I have an unbelievable administrative team at the school. I have a principal that believes in me, who knows this. He knows these roads, you know, literally. And so I knew we could flip the script. And you know, it would not shock me one bit if we're sitting up here next year, but everybody's smiling. You know.
Question.
Hey, Coach, you know, in Mary for the media session with all the other local teams, you talked about how excited you were for the future of the program. What do you hope the younger guys learn from this experience to the Dome and also being in this type of environment?
I'll tell you, Brand, I just hope they learn what it's like to get here. You know, that there's no shortcut here. And sometimes when you jump start in 2 years and you're in here, and you know, it may seem like it's easy, but it's not, and they know it's not. And I hope that the bitter taste of this. Well, I've been in here 3 times, and I'm 1-2 now. The 2 I lost, it sits with me more than the 1 we won, honestly, you know. And so I know I have the drive to get back here, and because you know I have the drive, and our coaches have the drive, and our administration has the drive, and our school has the drive, and our community has the drive. They understand what it takes, and so you know, we'll just keep on keeping on until we can get in here.
Question.
Yes, question for Jacob. Jacob, what can you say about this team and you know what you guys were able to accomplish this year?
Proud of these guys. Came a long way since last year, but we all decided that we wanted to get to this point, and we played a good game tonight, but there was just too many mistakes. Our defense played great in the second half, but we couldn't make the plays when we needed to do them. And that's what we were able to do all season. So it's disappointing. And I'm going to do everything I can to get back there next year.
Question.
Sai, I want to hear from you right here in the back. After tonight's performance, 3 touchdowns, a really productive night on the ground. Your coach kind of mentioned it. And really underrated prospect. No idea how you don't have college offers. What was really working for you out there? What were you seeing? It just seemed like you were almost near unstoppable tonight.
I was just reading the holes that the O-lineman gave me. I just know what I'm capable of doing, and that's what I'm putting in for tonight's effort. And I just really wanted to win, but what the outcome, tremendous mistakes, but we'll get over it.
Question.
Jacob, I got a question for you. Obviously, you eat, live, sleep, breathe football. Talk about what an honor it is just to be able to play on that field that you know you grew up watching the team that plays on there on Sundays. You grew up watching. You were able to play there with your brothers. After you know a rocky season last year, you were able to do it. The dream you always talked about.
It's really special, and it's a privilege. And like all the nerves and all the pressure, it can really get to you, but it's an honor. And I love my parish. And I love my team, and I'm really sorry that we couldn't come out on top, but it's a really great season, and I'm proud of my team.
Coach, I'm going to give you the final word.
Yes, sir. Well, first of all, LHSAA has done a phenomenal job again this year with this you know, down at the venue with the state championships in football. I just think it's very, very, very special to come here. You know, you start talking about the Dome, the word Dome comes out before state championships come out. So I just want to thank the LHSAA, and again, I want to thank Coach Smith and our administrative team and our school and our community. They took a chance on an old guy, you know, and you know, it worked out well for all of us, and we will be back. There is no doubt that this football team will be back in this Dome in a very, very short period of time. And thank you guys.
Coach, thank you for your time.